Well, what to make of Rally de Roma Capitale? It was it was action from start to finish. From Di Tommaso's accident in the very first stage on the streets of Rome. What rotten luck for a guy who had been so commanding in the first part of last year's edition, all the way through to the end and the power stage, with Cronola and Basso taking the top 2 steps on the podium, and Hayden Paddon getting the 3rd step on the podium. That drama on the penultimate stage, Santa Padre. Where do we begin? Well, let's turn it back a little bit and let's talk about somebody who's going to have had a rally to forget. Obviously, that is going to be Martin Sesks. The crash that took him out of the event, running wide up a bank, going down off the bank, colliding with like a stage-side kind of wall and destroying his Fabia RS. That's, well, it's not going to be, title bid over because you've got a drop round, but that means that his drop score is now 0 points. It was drama as well for all kinds of other drivers who had all sorts of different issues. Again, up and down the order, we saw issues happening for everybody, didn't we? Some were more fortunate than others. No, Lecagnac ended up dropping down. Didn't see what happened to Lecagnac in the end. But I think the biggest dramas ended up coming in, for example, on the penultimate stage, on that run through Santa Padre, didn't they? I mean, at the same time, the longest stage, which was, the 2 longest stages, which are Santa Padre and Rocca di Caves, Subiaco, probably butchered that one, ended up defining the rally. It was one of the things that made us see how good Cronola was and why he was going to end up taking the overall win, 23 seconds over Basso. But yeah, it's one of those ones where it's almost like, the kind of old to win you need a Finn with Rally Finland. The Italian contingent, although they had so many issues that put them down the order today, it was very much advantage to the Italian contingent. But, I mean, you look at who had issues over the course of that stage. You had Franceschi, who had his engine let go. If we look further down, you had Marej had issues. You had Campidelli, you had Lariuna, Tempestini, Battistoli. You had so many drivers have so many different issues in that stage, and you just feel so sorry for them when that happened. But I guess what we need to talk about now is like the kind of standings. So Hayden Paddon now has nearly 2 whole events over Martin Sesks, which means he could be crowned at the Bahrain Rally. The tail end of this championship is all tarmac, and Paddon is about to win a championship which is largely tarmac, which, considering he's known as a gravel ace, is spectacular. But fair play to Sesks, because this is his first full season, isn't it, in the ERC? So to see him managing to bring that challenge has been really good as well. In the manufacturers, it's MRF who have the advantage over BRC, but then BRC only have Hayden Paddon, right? ERC 3, it has now been crowned entirely to John Armstrong and also to his co-driver Fair, because, well, Armstrong changed co-drivers partway through the season, but we have ERC 3 is all wrapped up as well. ERC 4, I believe, we still got a bit of a battle going on. Yeah, Dapra from Nora, from Maya, from Hansen. With 2 rounds left to play. And then in the junior ERC, Nora has 7 points over Maya. So, yeah, it's all still looking really good. In terms of those classes on the event, yeah, it was Armstrong had 3 minute 51 advantage over Andrucci at the end. In ERC 4 overall, Kreuter beat Juhas by 1 minute 57.9. Rossi was 0.4 behind. And then for the ERC4 junior eligibility, yeah, it was Dapra from Schultz, from Meyer, from Nora, Zanin. Max McRae on his first outing in a 2.8 Rally 4 was 4 minutes and 19.6 off of the overall winner. But there we have it, Rally de Roma Capitale. Let's regroup in a couple of weeks for... Is it a couple of weeks? How long is it until the Bahrain Rally? Yeah, about 3 weeks. So let's see what happens to the Bahrain Rally in 3 weeks' time. I've been Cav, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.